Impresi lu sebelum masuk Discord dengan orang-orang Indonesia dan setelah lu masuk Discord dengan orang-orang Indonesia gimana? Kayak what is your impression gitu loh? This is an interesting
This is great.
Yeah, this is like an interesting interesting mindset to explore. There's a historic nuance to it, I feel.
Stranger danger, see?
Welcome back to the Base Indonesian Talks, and today I have very special guests. Emphasis on the special. Please welcome people from the What's Up Indonesia Discord server. You know, there you go. Woo! Now, I know my podcast is for chronically online people, but ever since the inception of this my YouTube channel, I've never actually invited people who are chronically online, right? And I don't know why that is so, but I think it's just my attempt to get views. But now because my views are okay, it's time to introduce people who are chronically online into the Base Indonesian show, right? Okay, so please welcome the people of the WeWe server and pan camera. Look at the camera and say hi. Woo! There you go.
Hi.
Right, let's introduce yourself one by one. Okay. Let's go, class.
Me first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So my name is Bert. I've been in Discord since 2021. So I'm very old. I'm a veteran. Basically, I'm just a regular user. That's it.
2021 and already a veteran. Jesus fucking Christ. You've been through some Normandy shit right here. Hello, Bert. Hello, Bert. Hey. Say hello, guys. Come on. Hello, Bert.
Welcome to the AA meeting, Bert.
Yeah.
Anti-socials.
Right, your turn.
Hey, my name is Will, or as known on Discord, Hamster Size Asian. I've been using Discord since 2016, I believe, since the launch of Discord. But I joined the WeWe server since 2021, and basically been there since the pandemic actually.
Wow, so basically we got a veteran and an ancient one.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ, you're a primordial being on Discord.
I'm basically a fossil, man.
I think more than just a fossil, a primordial being, you know.
Yep.
Like Cthulhu. Right, so I guess you should go ahead because
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go ahead.
My name is Nick. I've been on Discord since 2016, pretty much since it launched as well.
Wow.
I was on WeWe's Discord since 2023, so I'm a bit newer compared to the other guys here, but apparently I'm so chronically online, as Buzzer here likes to say. So I've been there quite a bit, and yeah, I talk too much, I guess, as they would say.
Hello, wait, what did he want to call
Hello, Nick.
himself?
Hello, Nick.
His name
Hello,
is
Nick.
Nick.
Hello, Nick.
He just introduced himself and you forgot his name.
Oh yeah, because
That
I was, I was listening deeply into his explanations.
You sure you didn't fall asleep?
I don't think so.
No, okay.
Perhaps not. Right. Next one.
Hi, I'm Eden.
Hello, Eden.
Hello, Eden.
Support.
I joined the WeWe server a few months after it was created and launched. And it just so happens that I also moderate
Okay.
this chaotic mess of a server. I don't think so.
Maybe we should save it for later, yeah?
Sure?
Okay. Right. Hello, Eden. Right. So I invited you guys here not to represent the What's Up Indonesian Discord community, right? We're going to talk about how being on Discord makes you smarter. Wouldn't you guys think so?
Sure.
It depends.
Ya, kayak kita sini santai aja ya.
Yeah.
Just loosen up, come on, stretch out, ya. We can use Indonesian, and kalau misalkan mau lebih santai ya, we can also use English as well, right?
Yeah, works.
Yeah, pretty much it works. I've never hosted 4 people all at once. So jadi kita nyantai aja ya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kalau misalkan lo pada mau ngomong ya ngomong aja
Yeah.
langsung. That's fine. All right, so let's cut to the chase and begin the first question.
Oh no.
Right? Okay, so actually the first question you guys have answered it when you guys introduced yourself. Right, I was about to ask you guys how long have you guys been chronically online on Discord, and like you guys pretty much like kalian udah ngelengkapin gitu di your introduction. For you it's 2016.
Yep.
For you it's also 2016. Yeah. So like itu udah melengkapi sih. So basically all of you guys have been on Discord a long time. If I'm not mistaken, kayak Bert, you've been on Discord since 2021, right?
Yep.
So that's 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And Eden, how long were you on Discord for?
I think it was the same period as this guy.
2021. Is it because of COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah, COVID really does make people kayak masuk Discord.
Actually,
and all
no. I didn't join this Wee Discord because of COVID.
that. Oh, karena apa?
I joined Wee Discord because there was this case about a woman getting assaulted.
Okay.
And I wanted to figure out what people are saying. So I thought, okay, maybe let's try Wee Discord. Let's see what people are saying there.
Ah, I see. And what did they say in the Wee Discord?
I honestly forgot.
Oh, okay.
They're
All
probably
right.
talking about eels at that time.
Yes.
Why are they talking about eels?
I have no idea. They started talking about eels, right? They started talking about eels, like they're trying to have like a mascot or something. You know what? Kudos to them. I would actually, you know what? I would love.
You know?
an eel.
I do know.
You
Yeah.
know, I was on a date when that happened.
Yeah.
Just plead the fifth.
Kenapa ngomongin
Just plead the
Penele?
fifth.
I was on a date when that happened. So I was
Right.
talking with the guy. I wanted to find out what's happening in the server. And the
Yeah.
first thing I see is fucking eels.
Yeah.
Eels, man. Lu mau pada buka ternak lele atau apa gitu?
I mean,
Listen, it's complicated. Okay?
yeah, it was complicated, but then again, it was during the time where like a lot of people would actually
Yeah.
buka ternak lele gitu kan.
Yeah.
Jadi, I think it fits with the time, but you know what? I think it's timeless. An eel as a mascot is timeless, but we really haven't really finalized that yet.
An
You wanna
eel.
know? You wanna know the real reason why?
Why?
No one knows how they reproduce.
Yeah.
Jesus, this is an
Oh.
exclusive right here.
Right, so let's talk about how eels reproduce. Bentar, ikan lele itu tuh bahasa Indonesia apa bahasa
Catfish.
Inggrisnya tuh eel ya? Oh no, berarti gue salah ya?
Yeah.
Eel itu belut.
Belut.
Look.
How do eels reproduce actually?
Okay, so I'm actually experiencing this.
Wow.
Lu punya ternak lele?
No. Different thing.
Cuan lu berapa?
Apa lu makan
Ternak lele
terlalu
dulu.
I
banyak?
can't say.
Gimana?
So, eels in captivity, they don't reproduce at all. They can't. They just don't want to. And eels in the wild, they'll disappear somewhere. No one knows where. And then they'll come back with little eels, with children. No one knows how. It's just never been observed.
Jadi mereka jadi di diaspora dulu.
Jadi
Mereka
diaspora
Habis
dulu.
jadi diaspora terus habis itu balik lagi
Yes.
bawa anak gitu kan.
No. Itu di-delivered by what stork?
Oh my god.
Water stork.
Yes.
We're 4-year-olds, ladies and gentlemen.
That's pretty much what happens if you go on Discord. Tapi if you go on Discord, you get you meet a plethora like different sort of people. What sort of experiences have you guys had on Discord with people? Would you generally rate your experience as pleasant or unpleasant? Like who wants to share first?
I'll say pleasant. So personally, I'm involved in 2 servers aside from Wee. First is a language learning server for French, and the second one is a writing because I'm a fanfic writer. And from there, we have a lot of experiences with the language, but also how stories work. It's very interesting, and everyone shares. It's very nice.
Oh, pantesan nih lu kalau misalkan nulis fanfic jago ya.
Yeah.
Which
Oh my
explains
God.
the starboard on our server.
By the way, guys.
Don't bring that up.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, by the way, guys, if you guys haven't noticed, this guy was the guy who, when I had that interview with Abigail, the Grace Natalie Thirst Post, guys. This is the offer. This is the mastermind, the genius behind the Thirst Post, man. But honestly, in Discord, me personally, right, kalau misalkan speak about experience, right, kayak I meet a lot of. One of the reasons kayak gue kayak suka nongol di Wee Discord is because you guys are the server that is like in the middle of everywhere. Kayak lu pada nggak extreme, tapi lu pada juga nggak degenerate juga gitu loh.
Yeah.
So like jadi I like that gray area, that middle ground, right? Because like almost everywhere I go on Discord is just heaps and heaps of degeneracy.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's be a bit explicit, right? I'm inside this European server,
Okay.
and like it's filled with German people.
Yes,
And
yes.
you get what I mean, right?
I get it.
You get what I mean,
exactly,
right?
I get it.
Do you guys get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I think I know. I'm just
German
gonna let
people.
You explain.
Well, if you guys watch South Park, they
Oh,
come up with the
Lord.
term Scheiße porn.
Oh,
Yep.
Yes, the Germans, for some apparent reason, they love their toilet humor.
Yeah.
And oh my god, itu setiap gue ke server Jerman itu gue kayak anjir lah ini mah bahan-bahan WA, grup-grup WA nih coy. Tahu gak sih?
WA keluarga.
Nggak lu post juga di WA keluarga anjir.
Itu kayaknya nyari
Gila.
mati deh kalau itu.
Nyari mati bangke. Yang ada like itu timbul pertanyaan lu sering buka apaan gitu di Discord coy. Like that's gonna raise some alarming questions. How about your experiences, guys? Like, is there any notable experiences that you guys would like to talk about regarding
Can I,
living?
can I can I add on that
Yeah, sure.
on the toilet humor thing? It's
Yeah.
a thing in France too.
Oh my god.
So in French, the expression "I am annoyed" or "it pisses me off" is "ça me fait chier." Faire chier. It makes me shit.
Gimana?
As in like a literal.
So yeah, so if you say "ça me fait chier," it means it's annoying. It's it's pissed. I'm very angry. It makes me shit.
The transliteration.
The
is, "It makes
literal
me shit."
translation is "it makes me shit."
Oh my
But the
god.
figurative translation is "I'm annoyed, I'm very pissed." Like that.
Oh, I see. How about like any experiences that doesn't involve French, like, possibly?
I think
Because like j'ai parlé pas français.
I think Discord's like an acquired taste. Karena, like you said earlier, that a lot of it is extremes, a lot of it's also degeneracy. For me personally, it does take a lot of tolerance for you because it's like you draw in people from all aspects of life, right? And then you put them in like one concentrated spot. You're gonna meet people you don't like. You're gonna meet people you do like, and then there's like the gray area. You kind of like, I don't know how to feel about this person. So a lot of the servers, unfortunately, they're degenerate not because everyone's like that, but because these guys are really loud, and they tend to have very conflicting opinions with one another, and you have to remember as well, Discord allows people above 13, was it?
It all depends on the where the account was made, right?
Yeah.
Like let's say if it's like in global terms, itu biasanya itu 13 tahun. Jadi secara global itu Discord itu terms and conditionnya 13 tahun. Tapi let's say kayak di Belanda itu 16 tahun, South Korea juga kalau nggak salah 21 tahun. So it all kind of depends on where the account was created. But then again, I want to add into that actually, kayak Discord not only can be a little bit extreme to a lot of people, especially new users, but also the UI and the UX is kind of confusing to a lot of people, especially those that is not as chronically online as us. Like first time I used Discord in 2016, I was like, how do I get to this channel? How do I get to what is this bots and whatnot, right? Like a lot of things are like a little bit. I would say a little bit challenging, a little bit challenging to a lot of people, especially new users, especially not the power users of social media in general, basically. But it is. There's a lot of different people. There's a lot of different people on Discord, and then you're basically hiding behind a facade. Like you can't you can like hide your identity. Well, when I say hide your identity, I mean like you don't put your real name on it. So like you can say a lot of stuff that you want, you know. And unfortunately, a lot of people are a little bit extreme about it. So it's kind of giving a hard time for like actual moderators. I'm talking about like not those kind of moderators that, you know, the stereotype of moderator, you know, that kind of person that's never going outside, never see the light of sunlight and whatnot. But actual moderators, like they want to be like they want to have like a civil server where people can communicate, people can mingle without like offending each members of the server, and that's quite a challenge for me basically because I've been moderating. Okay, this is gonna confirm that I'm chronically online. Not gonna lie, but I've been moderating servers since like I don't know 2018, 2017.
I mean, we pretty much like established that all of us are like chronically online.
Yeah, basically, right? So
Zero doubt.
I mean, like I've moderated Indonesian servers before. I'm currently moderating a server that's that speaks in English, but I would say the most difficult thing is that when we moderate someone for saying some things that might offend a lot of people, I would say the most challenging thing is that where's this thing that's really offensive, that's really bad. Most of the time it's going to be obvious, but sometimes there's going to be people that really knows their way with words and like kind of give us a hard time.
Yeah, you
Sama
cannot.
semantics
If you're
ya.
going to punish them, you can't really make an objective reason why you have to give them, let's say, a timeout.
Yeah.
Like you need an entire essay, and even that it doesn't cover enough.
Yeah, so it kind of like sometimes I have to basically pull a dick move, not gonna lie, by basically saying that moderators have the final say.
Discord is a dictatorship,
It
not
is.
a democracy.
It is, and I
man.
really hate that. I really hate that.
Discord is a dictatorship. Yeah.
No, Discord mods are basically dictators. Just be careful.
Yeah.
In a way, sometimes they have to pull that move.
They have to play by the dictator playbook as well.
Yeah, sometimes.
They do.
But you know what makes it hard is the fact that because everything is anonymous, they hide their real name, they hide where they go, they hide where they live. They can be as extreme as they want.
Yeah.
But that's just social media, isn't
It
it?
is basically social media, but on Discord, you basically talk to others on the chat room.
I echo your entire take regarding the complexities of being a moderator in Discord because I myself have been a Discord owner as well, and I've been a Discord owner since 2017. I'm a Discord server owner, right?
Yeah.
And that's like a step even more lower than a Discord moderator. Discord owners are literally like the bottom of the barrel in terms of, how undemocratic that we can be.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, I practice politics from Discord, right? Now, on the topic of how being on Discord makes you smarter, for me, being on Discord makes me more politically aware and more sensitive towards human nature. Because kalau misalkan lo jadi server owner kan, moderator has the last say, tapi admin juga, tapi basically also like when you play with your eyebrows, it's so funny was. Terus like dia main alis gitu. Sorry. That kind of got me off track. Tapi kayak
Terrible.
Discord owners, they have this final say. Kadang tuh final say-nya itu tuh nggak selaras dengan final say dari moderator, dari administrator. Jadi kadang tuh lu kayak ada conflict of interest gitu. Nah, I wanna start off kayak gue pernah megang server Discord pas tahun 2018. Dan itu pertama kali gue megang server Discord, itu isinya 400 orang, gue jadi Discord owner. 2008, gue sekarang 26, berarti 2018 gue 19 ya. Dalam 19 tahun, gue itu udah ngatur orang-orang yang umurnya tuh sampai 40 tahun di dalam server. Dan mungkin karena mungkin karena like my own what's it called? Immaturity. Kayak kadang I have to be a bit tyrannical in pushing down people gitu loh. Getting them to follow the rules and all of that, consolidating power. Because when you run a Discord server, you essentially become a leader of a group of people from around the world who has different cultural contexts, different ways of communication. Like how do you communicate with Indonesians? When we lead a Discord server, we essentially lead a group of people from around the world with different cultural contexts, different ways of communication. How do you treat Indonesians? You treat them with. How do you treat Germans? You treat them That's how you treat Germans, right?
Yeah.
How do you treat Finnish or Japanese people? You talk while not looking at their eyes, basically, right? There's different ways of communications, different ways of conveying expression, and imagine all of that diversity boiled down into a single place in the internet, where everything is rapid, the movement is fast, the information keeps spreading everywhere. Like, it becomes chaotic. So sometimes the pressure for Discord owners is just so strong. So jadi gue harus di situ tuh gue kayak harus belajar human nature gitu, guys.
Right.
Kayak gue harus belajar human nature. Ini orang yang biasanya datang dari Amerika, let's say dia dari Wisconsin gitu. Terus udah gitu, like, he's not rich, he's not poor as well, he's middle class American.
Yeah.
They practically don't exist. Middle class Americans don't exist. All Americans are upper class or lower class, but some upper class are basically middle class, right? And how do I treat this person, right? This person, like, say, example, this Wisconsin guy, he's not gonna respect me even if I go to fucking Harvard. Even if I go to fucking Oxford, he's not gonna respect me. But what could he respect me from? How would he respect me? Well, if I play games with him and I manage to show him that yes, I can do American football as well, right? How exactly does this Chinese person? No, not you. Sorry. How exactly would this Chinese person be friends with me if I show them an understanding towards their culture? One thing about Chinese people I understood is that if you speak an ounce of their language, even saying like ni hao, they would respect you for that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The same goes for French people, right? Who are arrogant as fuck, but once you say je m'appelle Bazar, je suis étudiant de l'université, like that, and they instantly be like, oh shit, oh shanti, like that. Yeah, basically. Jadi kayak gue harus paham human nature orang-orang dari beda belahan dunia, and I need to control it. I need to understand exactly how I can rule over these people and control them. Because Discord is a chaotic place. There is no law enforcement there. The only thing yang is akin to law is the Discord terms of services.
Right.
And even then, the terms of services is not followed by Discord servers. Karena Discord the people that runs Discord, they don't bother to check millions upon millions of Discord servers, right? And so you kind of need to lay the smack down. You kind of need to understand how to manipulate a Mexican. Not through, tacos and chimichangas, but like, you
can start by saying that Taco Bell is shit.
Yeah. You need to understand exactly how to manipulate a German person. And the way you manipulate, convince, and even coerce or even guide a German is different from how you would guide an Indonesian.
Right.
And that's where the complexity comes in. That's where all the fun drama begins to boil down.
Yeah.
That difference in the way people communicate. The German people are direct in their wants, do Arschloch. They don't like you do Arschloch. But then, Indonesians, they don't say your shit to your face.
No, they're gonna stab you in the back. Basically.
They're gonna stab
They
you in the
would.
back, pretty much. And ada disonansi dari kedua budayaan itu gitu loh. Dan I need to learn how to navigate through all of that, to control them, and to establish order and peace between different people. And makanya menurut gua Discord itu penting untuk gua paham cara bermain dalam politik.
And I think,
Gitu.
like, if I can interject there,
Yeah.
and I think Eden mentioned this previously, and the others did to a degree as well. What makes it even more challenging is, again, it's online. They can put on a facade. You don't know them, which in a lot of cases, as we've pretty much discussed, that's also like the worst version of them, or like the most
Unhinged, uncontrolled, unfiltered.
no, the most potent version of what they what their inner thoughts are
The raw.
often come to the fore. And usually that also means like you need to be far more delicate in how you approach
It's
these
the
things.
raw essence.
Correct. Because I help manage several communities as well. It just naturally, because they're also like my friends and everything, and you know, either you play games with them or you connect using like different things, or it's a business server and whatever. And very often, like you said, you know, you have to deal like, okay, if an American's road raging and they're pissed as hell and they just say the most unhinged crap in you know, in the server, you're just like, bro, you gotta calm down. And conversely, right, they're going head to head with a Japanese person. So like if you say, from what I understand, if you say no too directly, they're already like, relax.
Yeah.
And they're going at it and it gets heated, and you have to learn how to speak to both people. You have to learn how to be like direct but firm with the American guy, and then a bit more diplomatic with the Japanese guy, and just make sure, hey, relax, we're all on the same side here. Jangan tahu-tahu asal tengkar asal mulut gitu. And I agree, because in essence, right, when you study politics, political science, a lot of it is trying to understand how people behave in different contexts of relating to people using their power. So yeah, I see where you're getting at it.
Yeah,
Makes
yeah.
sense. Human nature is a fickle thing.
Yeah.
Gue pernah di server gue ini ya, in my server, there's this one Thai guy, and he introduced us to a bunch of Japanese people, about 10 to 20 of them, and then they all came into the server. My server was very American and European based, right? Jadi we kind of have to make room for these Koreans and these Japanese and these Chinese and these Taiwanese that speaks Japanese. They're basically sepaket gitu. And the cultural exchange was just so insane, right? Kayak gue tuh setiap hari ketika gue main game sama mereka ya, gue tuh kayak keringetan gitu. karena kadang tuh gini kayak si orang Jepang kalau main terus kalah kayak paling mereka kusokure atau ya rareta shimata gitu. Kayak sama mereka dianggap kayak ya sudahlah gitu. Nah tapi kok sama orang Amerika kadang tuh kalau misalkan mereka kalah tuh kayak fuck gitu, kayak anjing agresif banget gitu. So like, and then these people, the Westerners, they can't speak Japanese, the Japanese can't speak English. So we kind of need to have to continually translate each and everything that is exchanged between the two groups. Gitu. Yeah, what's
In
it?
your experience, are you able to figure out why those people entered the server
Yeah.
and their goals
Yep.
and their intentions?
Kebanyakan again kayak because this is Discord and many people join servers because of games and because of friends dan ada maksudnya, but most of the reasoning as to why people join my server was because it's so fun. It's so fun, right? The people around me are very charismatic. They're very energetic. They have very contagious energy, and people like that. And so they're willing to cross cultural borders in order to like hang out. Yeah, gitu. And that's exactly how we manage to get a lot of members, is because we have like these personalities that are contagious, that like staying around them would make you feel good. And so that's how we expanded the server, pretty much. And that's when I realized, kayak, again, you guys don't represent WeWe, right?
No.
Tapi kayak, let's just have a discussion at this point, right? But I realized kayak WeWe is a great server, gitu. But you guys don't expand that much, the server-wise, right? Is that true, right? Because the way I see it, having a tight-knit community, tightly knit community is good, but because it's so tight-knit, jadinya orang baru tuh susah masuk, gitu. What do you guys think? Karena itu that's the same problem that I had with my server as well.
Yeah, it's
Gitu.
quite hard for buat orang baru ya. Itu emang susah banget sih. Buat kayak masuk kayak ini pernah ngomongin apa sih gitu loh.
Jujur aja gue baru masuk aja ya, pas gue baru masuk ini pada ngomongin apa, kok belut sih gitu kan. Gue juga nggak ngerti pada ngomong apa kan. But I think like my best advice, saran dari gue ya buat orang-orang yang baru join, it's not just for WiiWii server gitu loh, tapi buat semua server. Kalau misalkan ada orang ngomong and like lu tahu mereka ngomongin apa dan lu mau nambahin sesuatu gitu, you wanna chip in or you wanna add to it gitu kan, itu coba aja, ngomong aja gitu loh. Tapi memang itu tergantung dari servernya juga sih. Like let's say ada server, ini gue ngambil contohnya nggak cuma di WiiWii doang ya, tapi ada server yang memang ada rules-nya juga nih, ada rules yang memang kita itu mengikuti terms and conditions-nya Discord, terus habis itu nggak boleh ada apa namanya harassment apa segala macam gitu. Itu biasanya sih aman-aman aja. Lu mau ngomong, lu mau nambahin. Oh, misalkan kalau gue sendiri ya, kalau misalnya tiba-tiba pada ngomongin mobil, gue juga ikutan gitu. Oh iya, kalau gue juga suka nih, my dream car itu apa gitu segala macam kan. Tapi ada juga kayak server-server lain, dan ini kebanyakan sih, unfortunately ini kebanyakan sih, yang kayak ini orang siapa? Kayak baru join SKSD gitu loh. Iya. Jadi untuk membuat komunitas Discord ya, yang menurut gua tuh kondusif dan memang bener-beneran welcoming, itu menurut gua tuh harusnya jangan mindsetnya tuh jangan kayak gitu, apalagi moderator sama administrator.
I see.
Soalnya lu kalau misalnya bikin server yang public, yang lu taruh linknya di social media lu atau apa segala macem, ya you gotta be inclusive with the people that join. Whether they just join or whether they just start using Discord atau enggak memang orang udah lama di situ, maksudnya semuanya itu kan harus
dirangkul.
Harus dirangkul. Iya. Cuma ini mungkin eksklusif buat Indonesia ya. Just for Indonesian, gua jujur aja agak sedih sih jujur sama Indonesia.
Kenapa?
Agak miris sih. Soalnya gini, kita di Indonesia itu jujur aja ya, kalau gue ngeliatin server-server Indonesia tuh, gue pernah ada satu kasus nih di server Indonesia, di mana waktu itu gue nge-warn orang, soalnya dia he said the N-word basically.
Oh damn.
I mean, come on, Indonesians, a lot of people would actually use it even though they're not supposed to use that word.
Yeah,
right?
I've also seen that.
Ya, masalahnya gini, argumennya ke gue, lu tau nggak? Gue debat sama nih orang. Dia bilangnya kayak gini, lah kita kan di Indonesia, kita kan nggak di Amerika.
Nggak bisa gitu, men.
Nggak bisa gitu, maksudnya nggak bisa gitu. That's not how this works gitu loh. Tapi ya gitu, pokoknya nggak mau ngerti. It's like it's not a word that we should use gitu loh. As an Indonesian, as an Asian, we shouldn't be using that word gitu loh. Tapi mereka tetap aja pakai ngomong kayak gitu dan masalahnya sih, gue mau bilangin juga tetap nggak bisa ini. So what I did was basically automod. Jadi tiap kali ada orang saying the N-word, ya udah langsung ke delete. Using the moderator bots. And like ya pasti banyak orang yang komplain sih, but I think until this day, I think they don't know how to fix it. By fixing it, I mean like deleting that
automodnya.
Iya.
Ya bagus lah, berarti lo meninggalkan legacy yang bagus lah.
Iya, soalnya
server itu.
Iya. I'm just saying, like
gak bisa permanen ngomong N-word di situ.
Iya, maksudnya kan we're living in a quite unique time, you know, because like Discord itu I would say it's like an evolution. It's like a generational thing. Like back then we used like MIRC, TeamSpeak, or if you're feeling a little bit fancy, Skype.
Skype, no way.
We're on the same age probably.
I can't believe. Do people still use Skype?
I think it's
for
dead.
business.
Masih pakai?
For business, yeah.
Mostly.
Anjir.
For anything else
Skype
anymore.
miss Zoom.
Fuck lah, man.
Skype could have been.
Tapi lo pada gimana? Kalau misalkan gue kan pengalaman gue dengan gue di Discord, gue jadi lebih peka politik ya. Bukan permasalahan politik, tapi cara berpolitiknya itu gue lebih peka gitu loh. Kalau pada gimana? Kayak, do you think gue di Discord, apakah lo pada di Discord kayak nambah wawasan? atau nambah pengetahuan tentang apa gitu atau kayak sama juga kayak gue politik gitu atau your social intelligence makin tinggi gitu.
Right.
Gimana?
Tambah wawasan sih banget, tapi social intelligence it might not necessarily be the case.
Kalau lu gimana pengalamannya?
Yeah, I'm Chindo, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, look at my face, look at my skin tone. Yeah, so I've been stuck in this bubble, and I don't know how to talk to Indonesian general society at all. Legit, at all. I don't even know how to communicate in Indonesian until I finish university. So when I joined this server, let's say keeping in context, I didn't know how to talk to people because I was so scared that if they find out I'm Chindo, they will treat me like differently. Turns out that's not really the case. Jadi in a way menambah wawasan juga.
That's not the case, right, Bert?
Are we having a klinik tongfang moment?
Dulu
Dulu saya biasanya nggak bisa ngomong sama teman-teman saya di Indonesia, tapi setelah masuk ke server ini,
Setelah saya ke klinik tongfangan.
No, but really, kayak for me, right, I've never met, kayak I go to a school that's dominated by Chindos. I live in a town that has a Chindo bubble.
oh no.
Of a similar social class, and until gue baru ketemu kalian semua, gue baru ketemu like especially this guy, someone who's been in the States, someone who's still in high school, someone who goes to this kind of university, someone who went through this major gitu. Jadi memang nambah wawasan. Tapi because Discord, it tends to be like an echo chamber of sorts, especially when you're trying to match the language and energy. Social intelligence doesn't necessarily upgrade for you because you're just saying the same pattern of language over and over and over again. You're not necessarily changing the way you behave and speak.
Right.
Apa?
Impresi, kalau gue penasaran loh, impresi lu sebelum masuk Discord dengan orang-orang Indonesia dan setelah lu masuk Discord dengan orang-orang Indonesia gimana? Kayak what is your impression gitu loh? This is an interesting
This is great.
Yeah, this is like an interesting interesting mindset to explore. There's a historic nuance to it, I feel.
Stranger danger sih.
Gue emang harus akuin sih, gue kelihatan kayak orang-orang yang stranger danger sih.
No, but it's like drilled into my upbringing. Kayak, let's say I used to play at time zone, right? TDR and all of that. I talk to them, I have fun. Tapi gue juga kayak, my mom is going to kill me if I talk to this person.
Oh my God.
Maybe I should keep my distance.
Kalau misalkan lo ngomong sama Cindo tapi nggak apa-apa.
Cindo nggak apa-apa. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the issue with the Chindo bubble that I'm facing. Sekarang sih udah pecah lah ya.
I see.
Ya apalagi kalau udah dewasa sih biasanya.
Iya, apalagi udah dewasa.
Kalau lo gimana, Nick?
I think beda ya. Karena bisa ada kepintaran sosial yang naik karena gini. The main problem with a lot of large discords itu kan kalian nggak masuk VC, which is a voice chat. Sorry, it's like the channel where you actually go in to talk verbally and listen, ya kan. It's really hard to get your point across through text, right? Primarily, people don't have time to call, as is in modern times kan. Orang-orang kan texting lewat IG, lewat WA, Discord sama aja kan. Ada unsur di situ tuh karena apalagi di sini tuh kalian itu anonymous. Again, yang tadi kita ngomongin, there's the potency of their actual character.
Stranger danger.
Ya kan, gitunya itu ada. Tapi karena nggak ada konsekuensi dari situ, orang-orang kan asal ngomong kadang ya. And not everyone is considerate. I think it actually does enhance your way of communicating through text. Because you have to be very deliberate in what you say. Kata-katanya itu harus lebih dipilih. Unsur itu ada. Because again, humans communicate with body language, facial tone. You can't really express that through words. Only, ya kan. Jadi dari situ pun itu menurut gue sebenarnya juga bikin gue lebih milih tulisan. Di sisi lain juga, gue itu kan cuma satu manusia dari 8 miliar ya. Dan kan tadi kita bahas di Discord itu perkumpulan orang-orang dari berbagai negara, berbagai walks of life, experience, and everything kan, across every possible spectrum. Di situ pun itu emang menambah wawasan karena yaitu lu belajar dari orang-orang yang Finnish, oh how are things in Helsinki. Lu juga belajar misalnya orang-orangnya di Brazil, okay, what's going on in Brasilia. These things you do pick up on it, and I think it is a great place to learn. It's also a great place to learn how to identify stranger danger, right? Because again, some of these people, they do really questionable things. They say the most questionable things as well.
Are we gonna talk about the r/Indonesia?
No.
/Indonesia post.
Indonesia.
I think like my American friends, I will plead the Fifth Amendment. Not comment on it. I think everyone has the right to say what they want. Tapi kan at the same time, ya menurut gua, you know, they need to like be a bit more measured.
Yeah.
And I think like, you know, back to an earlier point that I want to say, I think for a lot of people yang want to go into a tight-knit community itu ya, ada benefitnya sih sebenarnya kalian itu masuk asal ngajak ngomong terus nanya-nanya. Karena the reaction you get, that's information, right, of whether or not you want to stay in the community.
Yes.
Right? And I think like if you go in, introduce yourself, get in the conversation, get stuck in, ask questions, and they're really receptive and everything, I think you want to be there, right? For sure. Urusan nanti kalian ngerasa, man, worth it atau enggak? Yeah, I mean, if you don't like it, just leave. You know, just say your goodbyes cordially, and that's the end of it. Conversely, you meet people who are like, lu siapa? Lu ngapain kesini? Apaan sih kalau SKSD? Cabut aja dong. I know I don't want to be here, right? Daripada kalian linger there for too long and it just clutters up your page and you're like,
unfortunately,
the
tabot option is not an option if you're moderating the server.
Yeah, well, I know, but I think like for a lot of new people who are afraid to really, you know, integrate themselves, you shouldn't be, because you want to know, right? And I think like you want to know if your time will be well spent or if it's just going to burn up in flames and you'll end up hating yourself for it.
I see.
No, but yeah, the other day in the server there was a guy from Singapore. He's been asking a lot of questions about Indonesia, free speech, Pancasila, language, politics. He asked like one question, like 5 questions in one message, and a lot of people pitched in to help answer his questions, and that's something that's actually very healthy. That's very wholesome, you know.
That's the
very demure. Very demure, very mindful.
Oh God.
Very demure, very mindful.
What kind of language is that?
It's old French and English actually. Demure.
Demure is French.
What, demure like Doc Demure?
Yeah, karena kan ini as Tevin said, you can't express words through words through like written language alone, right? And meanwhile, the English language has a long history of being invaded by different vocabulary. And so English becomes one of the languages that you can employ that is most flowery, most stupidly eloquent. And that is why, like, when you read messages from like the 18th century, it's like, "Dear Martha, I have longed for your sweet whiff of scent It is to, it is to give spirit. It is to give like a sense of emotion to the words that is written.
Yeah, but the fun part about that is that you also get to hide insults in the most poetic language possible, and the person you're insulting won't even detect a single thing.
That's why Based Indonesian show exists, That's why I deliver shit in English. Oh shit!
We'll be right back after this.
Commercial break.
I only I only sing praises to the regime, Good praises. Mwah.
Very demure.
Very mindful.
Sorry, did you know the person who made that lost the trademark?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Because he went out of
Someone beat her to trademarking that catchphrase.
Oh wow, money.
Well played.
Here comes the money.
I'd like to move over to Bert, right?
Okay.
I feel like
God.
Bert has a lot to say about this. But like, Bert, what have you learned from your 3 years of Discord? Would you how were you before Discord and how were you after Discord?
Okay. So the people here talked about a public server. I'm going to go from the other direction of private server because my 2 other servers, they're private. They're public, but it's like very limited. The moderation is very heavy. And as I said, I'm a fanfic writer. I'm a community of fanfic, right? And so for a fandom, you'll see a lot of like cordon off spaces. So if you ship A, go to this channel. If you ship B, go to this channel. If you ship C, go to this channel. So it creates very different topics, right? And I think on your point on about social intelligence and learning more, you can actually learn by having a common space, right? If you talk with someone, you don't necessarily know what they talk about, but once you find a common ground, you can talk about that. So we talk about ships, we talk about how to write, and from there we grow to know each other, right? In a sub-community, and then we go out to a larger community, the general discussion channel, and then we just talk from there. But it's sort of paradoxical, if I would say, because although my 2 servers are very kind, they're very nice, they're very civil,
very demure.
The moderation is actually really heavy, really heavy, and like basically, if I say a tenth of what I say on WeWe on those 2 servers, I'll get banned.
No way.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I have seen those kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I
And
mean,
so,
basically, he is pretty much like scratching the line of what's acceptable inside the
No,
server.
but
anyways.
it's true. I joined
Yeah.
this Chindo server, and the stuff they want you to omit from your discussions is actually much stricter than the stuff that happens in WeWe.
Yep.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I mean, just look at the starboard, man. Especially your fanfics.
Just give a word.
so
Actually,
from
the
there
first-
you know there. So in my opinion, if you have a common ground, a common topic with whether it is the ship you both like or how to write, whatever those things are, they help you grow, and I certainly grow. For example, how to write a scene. For example, say I'm a character, and I see a forest, a line of forest, right? What does that character see? If I'm a soldier who's trained on identifying threats, I might see that forest as a line of soldiers aiming to kill me, right?
Yeah.
If I'm a nature lover, I will see that as a place of joy, of calm. Right? If I a conservationist, I'll see those as places to be protected. So there's different perspectives, and you can only gain those perspectives by talking to other writers. How do they see this problem? How do they write about it? How do they perceive it? And then through that common ground of we want to write a fanfic about this ship and blah blah blah, we grow to understand each other. And the 2 servers I have, it's like everywhere. We have a Finnish, we have a UK, French, American, Canadian, everywhere around the world, and we remain very civil. There's 0 arguments, basically. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly how you would run a Discord server ideally, yeah.
Ideal, yeah.
Ideally.
So if you guys are interested in being writers, you should skedaddle to Discord and get yourself into a writing server. Who knows, you'll make the world's next 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, the world's next Game of Thrones. I mean, the world's next Harry Potter, yeah.
Or AO3 writer.
Or, AO3 writer, yeah. Fuck being Andrew Tate. fuck being successful. Stop chasing that McLaren. Stop playing crypto. Just become an AO3 writer, and you'll be swimming in it.
Yes.
You'll be swimming in it, guys.
Yeah, but AO3 writers are cursed.
Swimming in tears, I meant.
Swimming
in the tears of their own. Like, wow, I haven't gotten anywhere, but like.
I've read some
I do.
fanfics on the Discord server.
And
Man.
I have mixed feelings, I would say, because first off, I would say, what the fuck? What is this? And then I feel like, you know what? I think Indonesia's got a lot of writing talent. It's just they just need a little bit of push,
In the right direction.
fuck, that's so right. Cause gimana ya? I talked with Choki Pardede yesterday, and I talked about Aryo Bayu. They see a lot of potential in Indonesian writing.
Right.
The thing is, it's not cast into the light because they think it's not gonna make money.
Yeah.
They feel like I know we're going out of topic, but I just like to address this issue, right? Because I like to talk about writing and all of that. But writing here is still focused on whether or not it makes money or not, not whether or not it is good writing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like Bert, you should
I would argue
get into the mainstream. Yeah.
I would argue there is a small shift in that aspect, because lately in Indonesian bookstores, I've been seeing more and more local authors getting their works published, let's say mainly from Gramedia, but their origins also happen to be from Wattpad. They publish on Wattpad, they sell it, and then they remove the book from Wattpad.
Yes.
But because it's from Wattpad, it doesn't gain a reputable reputation, so people don't really think, oh, this is a book I would consider buying.
Yeah, because people used to think that Wattpad is for sexually frustrated women. I mean,
Oh no, that's AO3.
oh, that's AO3.
Yeah.
Wattpad is where you go to find fan fiction
for
about,
teenagers.
I got sold to One Direction by my mom.
Your mom likes One Direction.
No, that's the general
okay.
hype in
Yes, yes.
2013.
I
Yes, yes.
see.
Okay,
I
so-
see. I see.
Now it's BTS.
Now it's BTS.
yes.
Oh yeah. I like to move over the discussion to Will, right? So Will, what exactly have you we've all shared our share. Do you think you've learned something special or something important in Discord and kind of changed your outlook, etc., etc.?
Boy, a lot, really. I mean, there's a lot that I've learned. I mean, like, I'm not really a sociable person, right?
Yeah.
But with Discord, I mean, like, with social media in general, actually, I learned that I learned how to interact with, like you said, like different people from across the world. Like, Sarah from Wisconsin might be different from Nikita in Japan. Like, it's gonna be two different people, two different cultures, right?
Jeff from New Mexico.
Yeah.
I love Wisconsin.
I
Wisconsin.
swear. Why are we talking about the Midwest? But anywho.
Relevant.
We should talk about California,
Oh yeah, but that's another episode. But anywho,
Episode.
like I learned a lot on how to actually interact with a lot of people. Like, how do I make everyone included in the conversation? Like, but then again, sometimes you got to learn on how to actually moderate like the certain things. Like, for example, there once was a case where there was like someone who's like 50 years old or something came into the Discord server, and like they don't know that this server like prohibits profanity. Like that's because like they're an official, not really official, but it's like a listed Discord server, right? Like, if you look up the Discord server, oh yeah, there it is. You can actually look it up on the Discord stuff, not this board. But I gotta learn how a way to moderate different sorts of people. Like, let's say someone that's 50 years old that don't really understand how Discord works, or Discord community in general works. Like, they would say some things that might be kayak di luar, memang ngelanggar aturan. Tapi ya mau nggak mau gue I talk to them like kindly, like, hey, you can't really do that. You can't really do that. But let's say if like someone that's really edgy, the type of kids, like those teenagers, that's like, oh my god, I kind of feel old saying that.
Teenagers, you play
The little rascals.
You are old.
No, we are. We all are, basically.
Kind of
True.
use that thinks that the left wing and right wing are both equally true.
Yeah, or like, those kind of edgy kids, or they be like, oh yeah, I'm going to break every single rule on Discord. Yeah, that's gonna be a different way to handle those kind of users, But yeah, I generally learn a lot about how to interact with a lot of people, and sometimes I have to handle some situations that's quite serious, even to the point where it's in real life. It involves in real life.
Yeah.
And Discord kind of helped with coordinating with, I would say, the people that fell victim for some cases. Discord is interesting, I don't lie.
Discord really is interesting.
Very.
Yeah, like on one server you can have a civil conversation about politics, and the other server is just
Talking about eels.
Yeah, talking about eels. Yeah, basically. But yeah, I learned quite a lot of things from Discord. I don't lie. I know it sounds like chronically online. You probably need a counter for that every time I say chronically online. But yeah, Discord actually helped Discord actually help on how to basically. Well, not I wouldn't say control these people because that kind of sounds like authoritarian, but
Just do it. Like Discord has taught me how to control people.
yeah, I got the power. I got the power, but at the same time, I got to be a human being. Like maybe this guy just doesn't understand how this server works. You know, like how I moderate on, let's say on WeWe. Okay, I'm gonna say it. The way I moderate on WeWe is gonna be different from when I moderate a server that's basically global. You know, like WeWe is global as well, but like it's more closely Indonesian, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the way I moderate there is a lot different than, let's say, another server where they don't talk about politics, but in WeWe, like it's just like, everyone's got to have their say. As long as you stay respectful, I'm good with that. But yeah, basically, as a moderator, as an actual moderator, not just, oh yeah, I'm going to ban these people because I don't like them. And there's a lot of servers. Let me tell you, there's a lot of servers like that. Oh yeah, I don't like this person. Ban. Like, why is the ban? Oh, because I don't like this person.
Oh
That's
my
a
God.
lot. There's a lot of servers like that.
And like the thing is, like, we can't even say that they're wrong because they literally own the server.
Yeah. Not even that. It's like I know there's some cases where like the moderators, not even the owners, like the moderators, right? They don't really like a certain type of person, so basically they're trying to plan on their admin chat just for, how do we make this guy break the rules, like get banned or get kicked. And
Wow.
whatnot. There's a lot of
scheming.
there's a lot of cases like that, and like that's not how you build a community. But then again, if you're really that toxic, well, I couldn't say anything, right?
Yep.
And there's a lot of toxic servers out there, but me personally as a moderator, I'm trying to be inclusive to a lot of people on different like backgrounds, and I'm trying to be, as a moderator, I'm trying to how do I say this? I'm trying to learn on how do I deal with certain cases, and that kind of thing. So yeah, Discord really really helped a lot.
Discord is really interesting because most of us Gen Zs, right, and the later millennials and some older millennials and some Gen Xs, for some apparent reason they use fucking Discord, right? But once we get older, right, Discord will probably cease to exist, or we'll probably still use Discord, but the fact remains that we are still going to use an application, a social media where where our identity is unnecessary, but we can communicate in people in much more closer ways than, like, say, Facebook and Twitter, right? And what I'm trying to say is that it's so interesting that one day when we, 10 years, 15 years, give or take, 20 years, give or take, world leaders are gonna have their own Discord servers.
I think they already have.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. Do you think so? Do you think like?
I've seen it once. I don't remember who, but there was this politician.
Mhm.
He announced to his Twitter that he wanted to create a Discord server.
Wow.
Bad move, I would say.
Yeah, and he hired moderators for it.
Uh-huh.
And when he opened the server, it kind of got raided.
Yeah. Of course.
I forgot. There's this one American politician.
We might be talking about the same person.
Yeah. He made a Discord server. Right? This American politician. I think it's Ted Cruz.
I think I heard about this.
I think it's Ted Cruz, right? And if I'm not mistaken, like Ted Cruz's Discord server was spammed with like, aduh, apa ya namanya? You know Astolfo? What is he called?
Femboy.
Oh, yes. That server is filled with femboys. And it's filled with femboy memes. And the media actually treats it as if though it's a genuine social concern. Like Ted Cruz is spreading femboy degeneracy.
Propaganda.
Padahal, I am I am. I feel like the people that post that shit, they're just what do you call that?
Griefers, yeah.
Griefers, yeah. They're just griefers, man. They're griefers, right?
Yeah.
They're just griefers, man.
Yeah, they're just grieving the server just because probably they don't really like Ted Cruz.
Atau enggak mereka ya udah kayak nge-meme aja gitu. Kayak lo nge-spam di grup-grup WA, you know you have your own squad mate WA kan. Terus kayak tiba-tiba kayak ada meme ambatukam kocak di sama yang ambatukam gitu. So like lo taruh aja di grup kayak ya udah cuma buat just get a reaction out of people. Yeah, and like it's so funny how the media plays this as like, Ted Cruz trying to spread degeneracy.
With the femboy propaganda and the Monster Energy drink. Oh my God, I'm chronically on.
Dude, agenda. I think that is a phenomenal failure on the moderator's part.
Exactly.
I think Ted Cruz, if that was actually you, I really hope you hire better mods in the future, man. I'm just saying, that's bad.
No, he needs to consult people who know Discord.
Probably.
Yeah, he needs to consult Eden here or Will, who actually runs servers, Bert and Tevin, who's chronically online enough to know exactly the ropes. I feel like he just pulled somebody out of a 4chan thread and made them run servers, man.
That's an insult if I've heard one.
Honestly, I think Gibran, our vice president-elect, I think he's one of them. He's one of us, He's chronically online as fuck. I wouldn't be surprised if I meet him in a game of what games do I play these days?
Probably Dota. League probably.
CS:GO, he looks like he plays League.
Yeah.
Gibran looks like he plays with League. Don't you think so?
No, Mobile Legends.
Mobile Legends?
Mobile Legends.
No way, man.
That's the most Indo thing, though.
Bro is super
exactly.
loaded, and then out of all the games that he can play, he plays fucking Mobile Legend.
Doesn't his
the simple things are often the best.
Yeah, I know, but bro's probably got a 10 grand PC on his house or something.
No, I vaguely remember either he or his brother used to become a YouTuber where he.
His brother.
They play PUBG.
Yeah,
they play PUBG.
Yeah, they definitely have Discord.
Yeah, they definitely have Discord. I am willing to bet that Gibran has a Discord server out there sniveling, right, with his friends check out this meme.
Okay, now you mentioned that. You know what? Now you mentioned that, right? Now I'm quite concerned.
Why?
Why?
Infiltration.
No, yeah. What if he has a Discord account, and what if he is on? Well, I'm not gonna say which server, but let's say one of our servers. One of the servers that we are in.
So what is he going to do? Say if he's inside an AOC server, right?
Yeah.
Where Bert is there, and Bert talks shit about Gibran, right? Yeah. And Gibran one day arrests Bert.
Yeah.
And then jadinya kayak gimana Gibran mau ngaku dia di server AOC gitu?
I don't think he will.
Atau gimana?
Yeah, just say
Bert's gonna be arrested because of
wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. AOC or AO3?
AO3 fuck.
AOC is
damn sure.
Yeah. AOC is the PC thing.
That and Ocasio-Cortez.
And Ocasio-Cortez, man. What? I feel like Ocasio-Cortez has a Discord, no? Do you think so?
Let's be real here, though, before we pass it back to you, because you were going to say something.
Yeah.
Let's be real here. I think, within the next couple of decades, when, people from our generation are going to politics, there's a pretty reasonable chance they already have a Discord or have dabbled in it. Right? Because I know some people who have done that. So I think we shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Anyway,
digital,
back to you.
Yeah. The thing is that if you conclude this is logical conclusion, it means that a future Indonesian president grew up on Skibidi toilet.
Oh, good lord.
You are right. You are so right. Oh my god. You are so right. Oh my god, you are so right.
Nggak usah gitu. There's gonna be one that says, I grew up watching the Root Sandstorm. I know what does the fox say.
I grew up with the MLG memes, man.
Bruh, I swear to God, kayak one of these days we're gonna have a president who's kayak kalau misalkan pas waktu mereka kecil tuh ngomongnya tuh brain rot gitu.
Nggak usah gitu. Every time I open an Indonesian meme, we post it on Instagram somewhere, there's a 50% chance Gibran has already commented.
Good lord.
Yeah. He usually comments moai atau api
exactly.
atau enggak
Exactly.
kayak kalau enggak moai sama api nge-komen kayak yang muka gitu.
Yeah. So in this age, we already have a vice president that's going to be like, oh, I've seen this person comment on this person's meme Instagram page. In 10 years, let's say we're going to have a president, and an entire Discord server or two is going to be like, oh, I've talked with that guy at 1 a.m. discussing memes. And skibidi toilet for all I know.
Yeah, I mean, I swear to God, like, it's happening, right? Not even in politics. I have a friend, she's a Hololive VTuber.
Oh, good lord.
I keep on talking about her, right? But I haven't talked about it in here. So I have a friend. I haven't talked about it in my podcast, but like, yes, I am an ordal. I have connections everywhere. Yes, but one of my connections is a Hololive VTuber. A Hololive VTuber, right? So my friend is a Hololive VTuber. I'm not gonna tell you guys which one, right?
All right.
But holy shit, I used to hang out with her almost every day on Discord, and all she does is like get drunk. Like she's drunk on her VR, like spasm out like that in VR. Like that's all she does. And now she's like out there, you know, winning the dough, winning the money bag. And then like I see her back in the past, and you're like, dude, you're the girl that passed out in her VR, right? You're the girl that pissed her bed, like pretty much that, as you say. Yeah. One of these days, I swear to God, one of our mentri is going to be a guy who plays Roblox. Ya, main-main Roblox. Terus pernah ngomongin tentang bagaimana Katolisisme harus menguasai Indonesia dan lain-lain. Yeah.
Listen, man, I think like people keep forgetting all those people we all see on TV and read in the news are all still human beings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
They're just made out of the same things we are.
Yeah. Like fucking Joko used to go to rock concerts. He's a...
He went to Metallica, right?
He's a Metallica fan, man. Yeah.
But that's kind of good in a way because it humanizes them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then like, yo, what did you want to say, Bert?
I mean, if you're going with the allegation, I said something bad about politician in this server, For me, it's just, I'm going to push it back on them. Oh, so you know about my work, so does this mean that you're in the server where I write degenerate shit and you like that? Right? Because if it's open on one person, it's open to everyone.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if they blackmail you, blackmail them back.
Quid pro quo.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
One of these days, I swear to God, a politician in Indonesia is going to go down because they will be exposed based on what they say on Discord.
It might happen.
Wow.
In a decade or two, probably there's a Discord mod that's gonna be at DPR.
Oh, you're actually right.
No, I'm not. I'm not running.
Yeah.
I'm not running for that. No, seriously, I won't.
In 20 or 30 years, world leaders, if they want to do a G20 meeting, they use Discord to meet.
No.
It is convenient.
Yeah.
No, it's not secure though.
That is true. You get hacked. It's
I'm
fun.
so excited with the future of mankind. Our leaders on Discord. One of the biggest people I know in the, not really like me personally knowing, right? Tapi kayak yang gua tahu aja dia punya Discord, it's Elon Musk.
Yeah.
No, he definitely has.
Elon Musk
100%.
looks like he definitely hangs out on Discord from like 8 p.m. all the way to 4 a.m. Like I say, he's super chronically online, this guy. Because when the GameStop shit happened, you guys remember the GameStop?
Yeah.
Where for some reason Finance Bro kept on like investing in GameStop to stop it from going bankrupt.
Yeah.
And he said something.
Not finance bros, gamers. Finance bros wanted GameStop to fail. And
Yeah.
Gamers
Gamers wanted
shorting.
Gamers kept investing on GameStop so it wouldn't fail, right?
Yep.
And so like Elon Musk actually commented on that, and he's like, "Oh yes, we discussed in Discord about this. It insinuates that he's actually active on Discord, Elon Musk. And could you imagine this? A walking one-man superpower spending his days on Discord.
Imagine the 2 a.m. talks.
Imagine the 2 a.m. talks. Like, oh yeah, I can fucking put this guy's stock to the ground with a single tweet.
Let me hit you with a better question. Do you think he's on 4chan?
He's definitely on 4chan.
He's definitely.
He's a white male. okay, he was like 20, he was about my age in 1999. I'm 26, and that's when he made PayPal, right? And 4chan came out in like the early 2000s. So he would be like 28, 29, 30, 31. And knowing that he made PayPal, he must be very active in the internet, or at least has a deep understanding of how the internet works. He created PayPal, by the way, Elon Musk. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this guy was actually on 4chan. Like, holy shit, this guy. Our leaders are gonna be from /Paul, man.
Oh God.
Are we doomed or are we destined to succeed?
50-50.
That's the closing dilemma of
Roll the D20 dice.
today's episode. Are you talking about like Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
Yep, she's talking about D&D.
Wow.
For sure.
What's your D&D character?
Oh, I'm not a D&D character. I'm a DM.
That's nice. What's your Dungeons and Dragons character?
Yeah, I don't even
I
play
don't
D&D.
play.
Did you guys play Baldur's Gate 3?
No.
No.
Oh, damn.
I don't
okay.
play
I
games.
made like a pseudo Witcher for my D&D.
My character is like an illithrid. You know an illithrid?
Yep.
Illiterate.
Yeah, illithrid is like a step above illithid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, squid face humanoid that eats people's brains and talks by reading people's minds and like that. I'm going off on a tangent, but I'd like to share this with you guys because I'm nerding out right now.
Yeah.
So the illithrids, they don't have a mouth. Wait, they do actually have a mouth, but they can't speak because they have like a different vocal structure. So they have to dictate their thoughts immediately to people's heads to speak, right? And in Baldur's Gate 3, you can actually attempt to read their minds, and then when you try to read their minds, like the dude is like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I am literally dictating my thoughts into you. You are reading my head." Like the elephant is so he's so insulted, man. Like I swear to God. And my character is an illithrid, which is like a boss illithid, and he's a bard.
Oh
So,
dear.
yeah.
Oh no.
Right. So the closing dilemma was that our leaders is gonna be from /Paul from 4chan. Go human race.
Don't forget our Indonesia.
And don't forget our Indonesia, and don't
Hashtag
forget
Komodo.
That's right. Don't forget our mentries are probably out there. Our future mentries are probably out there inside some random ass Discord server playing Roblox with his friends, playing Dress to Impress, playing a Napoleon Wars thingy-majig. But that's the future of humanity, guys. The future of humanity lies within the hands of a bunch of
Chronically online people.
chronically online people, digital natives.
For the
So
umpteenth
gone.
time.
Yes. And I feel like things are gonna look up for us because there's a lot of things to learn from being chronically online. And by the time in 20 years, we'd have OP politicians.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Right. Anything else you guys would like to say before we close today's episode?
Stay safe on the internet. There's a lot of weirdos out there.
Yeah, I mean, 2024, it's a tough time to be a minor. Yeah, it's a hard time to be a minor. If you guys are a minor, well, it's Jover, man.
Yeah, it's Jover.
Choose your people correctly.
Yep.
For sure.
Don't overshare.
Nope. Privacy is everything, guys. Don't do it.
And just because you're on a facade, that doesn't mean that you can get away with a lot of things.
That's right. You want to
That's
ask
true.
a question?
Don't forget to touch the grass.
Don't forget to touch grass.
Grass.
I went to Wee Wee.
Grass.
I went to the Wee Wee meetup, and I didn't get to touch grass until like the next 4 fucking hours.
I gotta give credit to you though, because you actually wear batik.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did because I didn't know there was actually hiking. Gue nggak tahu.
Wait,
ada
what?
hiking. Yeah, I didn't join the group, right?
Yeah.
Because I thought like some of you guys might spy on me or stalk on me, and I'm like, I gotta be careful, right? Because I'm
Smart
a buzzer.
move, yeah.
I'm a buzzer, man. I'm a government ordained buzzer for free, right?
Yeah.
So I gotta be secure, right? And so that's why I didn't know that was a hike. And turns out, ya udah ternyata diumumin di WhatsApp group kan, dan gue nggak tahu gitu ada hike. But you know, it's fun. Gue nggak bisa. I'm paralyzed for 2 days though, but it's fun, you know.
Next time, read the itinerary, man.
Yeah, next time.
No, but he wasn't even sent the
Yeah,
itinerary.
I thought you wear the batik for the bit, like, but we never thought that, you accidentally wear a batik and then you
No,
didn't realize.
regardless, I would still wear a batik. I would even wear my summer suit, right?
Oh Jesus Lord.
With a linen, the one with the linen material. But I would just ganti sepatu gue paling.
Yeah. Benar.
Because this shoes is heavy as fuck, right? I don't get why black people. No, sorry. I don't get why criminals in America wear Air Force Ones. It's so heavy, man. No wonder they keep on getting arrested.
I plead the fifth.
Anyways, thank you for joining today's podcast. Thank you very much, Eden. Thank you very much, Nick. Oh, firm handshake. Oh, my hands are crushing. Yaudah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for joining the. Oh,
Thanks for having us.
you guys want to kill me seriously? Wow.
Well, not yet, but
I gotta exercise caution. Well, anyways, I will see you in the next episode of the Based Indonesian Talks. Bye bye, Based Indonesians.
Subscribe to the Based Indonesian Show. Dijamin halal